Can I tell you, it's been so long since I have done this that I was clicking buttons and messing up there. It's the old thing about it. It's just like riding a bike. Well, my chain's pretty rusty. The chain is pretty rusty, but it's good to see everybody and great to be jumping on here for just a few minutes. I wanted to talk to you. It's so many people. Hey, Dwayne, you're from India. Dwayne Long, by the way, is just jumping in here on Facebook. And Dwayne sent me a picture this week as he is passing the exit on Interstate 65 for Crothersville, as Scott will appreciate. Dwayne was passing the hometown there on I-65, which is absolutely fantastic. So, Dwayne, thank you for sending that picture over the weekend. Jerry, yes, I do think I need a coach. I think I need to go back for my refresher of Ken Wall's Grow Live Academy. It's been a while since I've done this. Charles, yes, the music sounds vaguely familiar. Scott, as I said, great to see you. Hey, Darcy, good to see you. Hope things are great in Fishers. We're kind of having Indiana weather here in Vegas. It is overcast, humid, and rainy today. Brenda, so great to see you. My cousin Brenda on today. Yes, Donovan, it's really happening. Look forward to talking to you later this week. So we just finished the convention of the National Speakers Association last week, and I had so many people come up and say, that they watched Daily Distinction and that they missed Daily Distinction and wish it was on. So I wanted to jump on here and kind of give you an update. It was good after doing this program every day live for a year. It was really great to, kind of get the schedule redone, and his speeches are kicking back in, and hopefully that continues given what's going on in the world today. It was great to take some time back, but I just wanted to throw out at you, it would be kind of cool to start doing this again. And if you are interested in it, I'm certainly interested in it. So I'm gonna jump back on this week and do Daily Distinctions every day this coming week. And I really hope that you'll join in. And I will make one little bit of change, and that is I'm going to bump it up by an hour. So Daily Distinction for the rest of this week, and I'll post this online, is going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific, which would be 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock Eastern instead of 3 o'clock. So if you'll make a note, I'd love to have you join me. I've got a topic to talk about every day for the rest of the week, and I'll jump back on and do Daily Distinctions. And if people are watching, and if it's something that you like to do, I'll start doing them again, because I've missed it. I've missed the contact. Look at the people jumping on here. My friends. Hey, Peggy, good to see you. My friends that are jumping on here. I've missed this. So thank you for letting me take a little bit of a break. But we're gonna jump back on and start talking a little more with more Daily Distinctions. One thing I am going to do to make a change is to make them a little bit shorter than what they have been in the past. There are times that we've gone on for 30, 40 minutes with interviews and things like that. I'll have some more interviews than what I've had in the past, but let's go for it again. Dwayne says, let's do it. So let's do it. Good grief. We've got a lot of folks watching right now too. That's fantastic. I wanted to bring up one thing today, and it's something that I'm seeing a lot on social media. And I did want to bring it up for us to think about. And that is, and I'm going to have a blog about this over the weekend, but is the customer always right? Man, one thing we've heard forever in the field of business and the field of customer experience and customer service is that the customer is always right. And many of you I know that from looking at who's online, you deal with customers all the time. Jerry Bridges deals with customers like me all the time. Is the customer always right? And the answer is absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, we talk about providing the ultimate customer experience, and Cheryl, you're exactly right. No, the customer is not always right. And there's reasons for that. We should know more about our product and service than they do. We have to deal with them as they bring baggage to the experience, how they've been treated by other places where they do business. The customer is not always right. But part of what we have to understand, but very importantly, part of what we have to communicate to our team is while they might not always be right, while they're not always right, they're always the customer. And we are not in business of driving customers away. Now, please don't misunderstand me. If a customer is abusive to you, if a customer is mean or profane to you, you have every right to fire that customer. And you do that for two reasons. Number one is you want to spend your time dealing with good customers, not bad customers. You want to spend your time dealing with customers who engage and who would refer you and repeat their business. You don't want to spend your time dealing with jerks. But secondly, is in today's world where it's so hard to get good employees, how in the world do you think you're going to obtain and retain good employees if they feel like they have to take that kind of abuse? They'll go someplace else that's got their back. Now, it doesn't mean you throw them away needlessly. And Dwayne, you're exactly right. You got to listen to them. Donovan, you're right. The customer is not always right. Peggy, that's a great point. They think they are. And part of what we have to do then is to back up and to say, what do our customers need to know about us before they do business with us? Jeff, you nailed it. You're exactly right. I mean, we need quality customers. Quality customers will end up being more profitable to our business than a bunch of quantity customers, right? I mean, we're looking for those customers of quality who will come back more often, who will spend more money, who will do the kinds of things that we want our customers to do. So, Jeff, you got it exactly right. I mean, we really look for quality customers. How do we do that? Well, first of all, I think we need to step back and say, what do our customers need to know about us before they do business with us? And are we communicating that? Are we communicating that? Are we communicating that both externally so they know what to expect before they do business with us? And are we communicating that with the people that work with us so they are delivering what we're out there promising? See, there's only two things customers judge us by, and that's promise and performance. What did we say we were going to do? And then did we do what we said we would do? And so we have to make certain that that message of what we say we're going to do is clear. We got to make certain that we follow through on the execution. By the way, I want to make sure I said, Randall, I was going to write you a note this afternoon. So I'll just tell you here, man, thank you for sending me the pictures. Randall took some great pictures at the National Speakers Association conference and sent it to me. And I'll repost a couple of those. And he took this great shot of my great friend Sage Steele from ESPN. And Sage and I did a program together for the National Speakers Association and sent that. So that and Randall, that kind of exemplifies what we're talking about today, right? I mean, it's doing that extra that really makes a difference and makes you memorable. Cheryl, you're exactly right. Many companies do not tell their story. And not only do not tell their story at all, even those that are out there telling it don't tell it with excellence. And so that's what we need to get to, is telling our story better. So when the customer comes to us, they have a better idea of what to expect, and therefore we can deliver. So no, the customer is not always right, but they're always the customer. So we kind of need to figure this out about how we can work for them and engage them and keep them coming back for more. That's what Daily Distinction is all about. How do we do that? How do we enhance that? How do we build on that? How do we make that better? So we're going to be back every day. And if you can't watch, it's amazing to me how many folks watch on the replay. And so we'll make sure that the replay is there on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are now on Switch. And hopefully we're on Twitter. I did the link and I've got to figure that out. As Jerry said, I need to go back for more training on this. But by the way, one other thing I want to do that we didn't do enough of when we did Daily Distinction before, and that is, what would you like to hear about? So one of the things I really want to do as we kick this back in gear is to talk more about what you want to talk about. So please use Facebook. There is a page for Daily Distinction. Many of you follow me there, or you follow the business page we have, or we're got a personal connection on Facebook. Any one of those you want to use is great, but is there a question that you'd like for me to talk about, or that we have the group submit answers? Anything like that. So that's the scoop. Daily Distinction back on. The other thing I'll be talking about here in the next few days is I'm going to start jumping on Clubhouse more frequently. So for those of you that are part of Clubhouse, that way we can have more. It's kind of hard in this format to have, the give and take. But if you are members of Clubhouse, we're going to do that more as well. So thank you for watching today. Thank you, as always, for all the kindness that you've exhibited. So just want to let you know, I'll put it back on, but Daily Distinction an hour earlier than what it was in the past, but I'll be back on with Daily Distinction again starting tomorrow. You're welcome, Randall. Yeah, go the extra mile to attract better customers. That is absolutely it. That is absolutely right. Hey, before I forget, too, I just want to mention iconicinnercircle.com. Your first month's free, so you can join and see if it works for you. And there's absolutely no obligation, no risk. You'll get free programs when you sign up. You get an intensive program on how you create those stories. You get an intensive program on how you communicate better virtually, whether it's a virtual meeting, a virtual sales call, whatever that might be. That's all there. There is a program on creating personal distinction, and there are weekly programs, a program every week on what you can do to take your business to the iconic level. So we're really kicking that into gear. We've got several members already. We'd love to have you be a part of it. Check it out. It's at iconicinnercircle.com. Just go there and check it out. And that's something I'm very, very excited about. So anyway, well, I'll see you tomorrow an hour earlier. It's 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern. Please make it out in your calendar. I'll be on with Daily Distinction again starting tomorrow. So thanks for being here. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm so grateful that you watched, and I look forward to answering your questions. Just post them online. We'll talk more about it, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the next Daily Distinction.